Somebody hold my drink. We're about to go in, guys. Hey, what is up? Episode 45. We're back at the same time every Tuesday, 6 p.m. GMT, 1 p.m. EST. This is the bro, 808 Kicks ATL, and myself, Lovekickscustom. Remember what we say at the start of the show. Please do like, please do follow, please do subscribe to all of our channels. That's YouTube, that's Instagram, that's TikTok, that is everywhere you can find us, everywhere we are segmented on social media. Come and find us, come and chat to us, come have a discussion, have a debate, have a conversation. And you know it's nearly December time, and you know sneaker of the year is everybody's on everybody's mind at this moment in time. Will it be the Chicago Lost and Found? Will it be the MMA Year 4? Will it be the Rui 8? What is the dark horse? We're about to discuss that in the next couple of episodes. Not today, but next couple of episodes. We'll be discussing that.
You know damn well you're the only person that's got the Rui 8 in their top 10. You know that. I ain't got it. I tried for it. I ain't hit for it. So honestly, if I did hit, it probably would be in my top 10 this year.
I'm gonna do what McDonald's do. I'm loving it. But
yeah,
bro,
you know, I only do shoes that are in my possession. If I was doing just releases in general that I didn't have, my list would be a whole lot different than it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, but bro, you know there's some special nominations there that I need to put on there that probably be my top 10. Just like the Rebellion there, that the bro reached out and got me and shipped over to me to the UK because that was a difficult comp. And just like the Chicago Lost and Found, that will be up there. That will probably be up there because they'll copy me that. You know what? Assists are more important to me because they have a whole lot of meaning to me because basically it's when the bros reached out and actually helped me out. And I was able to cop such an amazing sneaker, bro. But both of those pairs are amazingly special to me.
Rebellionaire is definitely in my top 10. I know a lot of people probably won't have it. A lot of people probably forgot about the Rebellionaire because
of course they did.
It quote unquote bricked if we talking resale terms. By the way, shout out to my partner Mike, who actually I grew up with. That I did not realize who he was. He got in touch with me on Thanksgiving Day, actually, and made me remember a guy that I wasn't really too close to growing up, but we had a real good long sneaker life conversation. So shout out to Mike, man, Mike Russell, big RC guy too. He got. The RC game is crazy, bro. Just like the sneaker game, bro. The RC game is another niche culture that I didn't know too much about, but I understand the seriousness.
If I wasn't picking up sneakers, I'll be picking up RCs. Let's just say that. I always had a passion for that. Yeah. But I never grew into something like sneakers did. But bro, like we will have like shout out to the bros, but we will have categories in the Shoe Dog podcast Sneaker of the Year because we're going to make a whole event of it. We're going to showcase the best OG of the year because this has been OG season. Let's get this right, bro. There's been some hella OGs this year, bro. OGs everywhere, from Air Trainers to basically Jordans to basically everything you can think of, bro. There's been OGs everywhere.
But the Lost and Found is not an OG.
Yeah, it's a play on an OG. It's a play on an OG. It's very different to an OG, but you some people would have it in the OG range because it's still Chicago. Some people won't because it's a lost Chicago that was supposed to be coming out in 1985. All the story behind it. I'm gonna say it's an OG. I'm gonna say it's a nice reimagination version of the OG.
It's an OG colorway, but it's not an OG design
OG sneaker. Exactly that. Yeah. But we will have that. We'll have that discussion. We'll have the best Air Trainer category. We'll have the best Jordan 1 category because Jordan 1s, like you talk about how many Jordan 1s released this year, bro. And off the bat, we talked about Rebellion Marina 1s. We're talking about taxis. People forget about the taxis, bro.
Yeah, and the taxi is Yo, as hype as people were for the taxi, it's been restocking and restocking and restocking.
Yeah.
And it's been sitting a little bit over here. Not sitting like you can just walk in the store and get them. But when they restock, they available for an hour or so, which is very, very surprising. I personally passed on the taxi for the UNC low.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna have the best low as well. There's been loads of lows, bro. Let's just get the shoe dogs out for this one, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
I got these
green.
These two are definitely. Oh, the Gorge Green, the Gorge Green,
bro.
Jordan dropped on the NBA store.
Bro.
It dropped early on the NBA store. I know it dropped for y'all.
Early as well on Offspring. No, it dropped on Offspring at about 12 a.m. in the morning, bro. It's Friday night, 12 a.m. and as a Saturday morning, it dropped, and instantly I told a couple of bros, I told Jenny was looking forward to it. She copped, she said thank you, bro. I was like, yo, you're welcome as long as you got your pair. I copped, and I literally went to pick up Marina 4s for Scott, because Scott picked one of these Marina 4s and Offspring. And bro, like I literally saw the Gorge Greens at Foot Locker, and I was like, "Wow,
yeah, the Gorge Green."
That sneaker is serious, bro.
Yeah,
that
shout out
serious.
to that sneaker, bro. I was looking at it. I'm like, man, I like it, but I ain't gonna wear that shoe.
Bro, no, I'm definitely wearing that shoe. You can actually go on my feet very soon as well, because I don't have a lot of green sneakers in my rotation.
Me either. I was thinking about that too yesterday.
Exactly.
Because I was gonna buy a green hat, and I'm like, how many green sneakers do I have? I think I only got one green sneaker. The Pine Green 2.0.
The only green sneaker I have is a handcrafted, which has got that forest green on it. That's it. And I was like,
well, yeah, I got that too.
Yeah, I was literally like, I need the Oregons. I need the Oregon 5s. Bro, that's the biggest mistake in my life. I was a Nike, and they had a full size run. Never picked it up. I thought green wasn't my color. I regret that. If I could go back in time, I'd slap myself, because that green is dope. I literally saw the Gorge Greens in store. That green is forest green, bro. It's not light green. It's so dope.
I don't like the COJP look of it, bro. I wish they would have went with the black instead of the silver swoosh, bro. I would like it a lot more if it had the black swoosh.
I kind of agree with you, but I don't agree with you as well, because part of me wants that black swoosh. Part of me is loving that silver swoosh, because it goes with the Bordeaux, it goes with the Midnight Navies, it goes with the silver COJPs, it goes with the biohacks, and now it also goes with the Gorge Greens. That picture is coming, bro. I'm going to pull those out and just do a banging picture, bro. I'm not even joking.
If they would have did Chicago color blocking on it, I probably would have been in on it, because it would have been Pine Green 3.0. I would have been in on a Pine Green 3.0 colorway, but I'm gonna let that go to the people that want it. I ain't even.
But watch out for the black toe Pine Greens coming next year, bro. Apparently that's the thing. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yo, bro. I have this invigorated spirit and love for sneakers at the full time. Not because of probably majority of the sneakers I wanted, but the fact that I'm sitting here right this moment in time. I have a sale version of the Jordan 5 already reserved to pick up next week.
The Khaled.
Khaled's, yeah. I'm waiting on Nike to give me the dub for the Crimson Blisters, because that's still pending. It's preparing shipment. I don't know what's happening with that, because a lot of people are in the same boat with that actual Khaled's Crimson Blister 5. No, it's been a week. A week before it was kind of maybe no.
Yeah, last podcast you had been pending for like 3 or 4 days already.
Yeah, so basically it's been a week and a bit. And I'm just saying to everybody that's listened to this, if it's not been cancelled, they would have cancelled it already. If it's not been cancelled and they've actually sent you the delay email, it's coming. It's coming. And I'm pretty sure as soon as they stock that on the sneakers app tomorrow, all the sizes will be gone instantly, because they're basically pre-reserved for the people that have ordered it already for that drop. Exactly. Or when it comes out, he's probably going to say purchased already. But I'm going to go in. I'm just going to go in because I don't know if I want it or not. Don't know if we're going to get it or not. I'm still going to go in because I'm like, all right, cool. If I cop 2 of those Crimson Blisters, I'll give it to somebody that actually wants it, or I'll send it back, or I'll leave it there to trade it for something for another sneaker. But bro, by the end of this week, next podcast, I might be pulling out the Gorge Greens and the Khaled 5s, both of them, bro. That's a dope full-time cop.
Yeah, I've been telling y'all I'm done for the year. Let's see how that work out. let's just see how that work out. But
hold on, 2 seconds before we move on, right? I just want to say, there's no love for these Jordan 5 Khaleds, bro. They literally. Look, let's not even talk about the resale. The resale for the Crimson Blisters is nothing, bro. When it's not even dropped.
It's like $30-$40 over or something like that.
Exactly. There's no hype, bro. And I can see this sneaker. I don't know the States because the States will sell out. I can see this sneaker sitting or hanging around in the UK and the EU. I don't think there's love for this. I don't think there's love for this sneaker, but it's good because anybody that loves 5s, they can go pick up the sneaker. Because when I saw the Amman Year 4s, and bro, you've got the Amman Year 4s. Yo, shout out to the inner lining to that. Shout out to the insole to that. Damn, bro. That is aggressive.
My wife was just looking at it for the first time up close a little while ago. And yeah, she was impressed.
That was aggressive. That was proper aggressive. My 2 goals for next year, and my 3 goals for next year, right, is copying the Amman Year 3, Amman Year 4, and then the DB5s. That's my three goals for next year. Those 3 sneakers on my hit list next year to cop. But bro, like all I'm saying is, I'm waiting for this Khaled 5s because that insole looks crazy. And if he's done anything like the Amman Year 4 with that actual, like, not the lining, the insole itself, we got a situation because that's super comfortable, bro. And 5s are comfortable.
Yeah, that Amman Year 4 on feet is definitely different. It's a different feel. I was talking with Scott about it prior to him copping his pair, and yeah, when I did the on feet, I ain't wore them out yet, but when I did the on feet for my review, it was different, bro. Like when I put my foot in it, I don't own a sneaker that feel like that.
Pillows on your feet, bro. Pillows on your feet.
It's like putting your foot inside a Cadillac.
Round of applause for Nike.
As Pimp C would say, RP Pimp C all the time. Yeah. But
round of applause for Nike for that release. That was dope, bro. That was super dope. Yeah.
So this week we only got a few quick strikes because I think the 3 or 4 stories I think we need to talk about at length a little bit. So let's get started with something that I had saw previously. I believe I saw it previously, but it resurfaced. And I think we talked about this before, but I wanted to talk about it again quickly.
Oh, is this the shoe dog, the dog to sneaker replacement? That's official shoe dog, bro.
Yeah. This guy, so the guy wearing the Blue Hero shirt, traded a full-bred German Shepherd to the guy wearing the San Francisco jersey for a pair of Flint 13s.
Oh, okay.
And I'm having a hard time. I don't know if I would have did that. I don't know if I would have let that purebred German Shepherd is worth a lot more than a Flint 13, bro.
A Flint 13 is probably about £300-400.
Yeah, a purebred German Shepherd,
800, 900,
something like that, bro. And depending on the lineage of the dog and the kennel that it came from, the history of the kennel, it could probably go up to $1,000.
Maybe he's a dog breeder. Maybe he's actually a dog breeder, and he thought, you know what, I breed dogs for a living, and the value of even though the value of the dog is quite high, the value of having a Flint, in comparison, it might be a good trade for him personally because he's breeding dogs.
Yeah, I agree with that. But on the flip side, owning a dog, unless you're a real dog person, owning a dog, it ain't a quick decision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that a lot of thought have to go because it's like having a child. You got to take care of it. You got to spend time with it. You got to raise it. You got to train it.
Of course.
And it's money out your pocket on a bi-weekly basis, buying food, having the proper shelter for it, whether you're gonna send it to get trained or whatever the case is. Having a dog is truly having another member to your family. So shout out to these guys, man. I can't hate on it, but it was kind of weird to me. Like, you're gonna trade a live animal for a shoe, and the animal is arguably worth more than the shoe, plus the money that the dude gonna have to come out of pocket. But apparently he wanted the dogs.
Yeah, shout. That's the original shoe dog, bro. That's the original shoe dog.
Hey, yo, this dog, bro. This dog is adorable, man.
Yeah. That should be our mascot, the shoe dog. Shoe dog.
Man, this is a real shoe dog right here.
That's a real shoe dog situation, bro.
Yeah, shoe times dog. Moving on to your favorite company. Mischief is back at it again.
Mischief, yeah, bro. They like the people loved it so much that they bought a second variation. It's easy money for them, bro. If you think about it, people destroy the sneaker, pick up another one, and then people destroy again, pick up another one. You know what? Shout out to all the TikTokers and Instagrammers that are actually destroying the sneaker, because you just line in the pocket of Mischief, because whatever you're doing is getting you hits, but it's also making money for Mischief.
I mean, that's kind of the point of the shoe, is to destroy it. But again, it's a skate shoe. So if you ain't skating it, destroying it naturally, buying it just to do that for clicks, I couldn't do that.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a Puma. Rihanna released one of those Pumas in burgundy. It reminds me of one of those.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I mean, Mischief coming off the walking boot to a sour gobstopper, the hits keep coming from Mischief, man. They're rolling. I'm at this point, dog, I can't talk crazy about it no more. It was confusing at first with the wavy baby.
That's the one, the Puma Creeper. That's the one. It reminds me of the Puma Creeper.
They came with the wavy baby. They got all type of controversial views, which apparently worked in their favor because they ain't stopping. I'm interested in seeing what they're gonna do next. The exhibit that they did that we talked about a few episodes ago was crazy. People wanted to buy the pieces from the exhibit.
Yeah.
And here we go with another gobstopper. You think they could? How many gobstoppers can they do? I mean, yeah, they could switch the color, make it a brighter color instead of all black.
Yeah.
They could do a different color version of the white one, the original gobstopper. I keep saying gobstopper because I'm thinking about the Willy Wonka candy.
Yeah.
Gobstomper.
Stomper. I want to know how heavy that sneaker is, because there's loads of layers to that, bro.
Yeah, it looked pretty heavy. I was just talking about how heavy the Alma Air 4 is. I would wager this is at least 5 pounds.
Yeah. He's got loads of layers. Even that midsole, he's got loads of layers to that, bro. It's gonna be thick.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
I'm willing to bet this is at least 5 pounds, because it's already a chunky shoe, like skate shoes tend to be most of the time. But,
shout out to Little Kim. How many licks can you get to the center? That's the one you need to know.
Hold on, bro. You just referenced Lil Kim. Talk about a sneaker.
Yeah, of course I did, bro.
That's so left field, man. That is so left field.
Bro, look at that. Gobstomper is a sweet that you have to keep licking to get to the center. See what I'm saying? The reference is Little Kim's album, the Little Kim song. That lyric from that song. How many licks did it take to get to the center of that Gobstomper?
Yeah, I only listened to the Lil Kim album one time when it first came out, and I was good, because this is not for me. It's not for normal male consumption. That album was purely for the ladies. And
of course it is. But you remember the songs. But you remember the songs, though. That's the thing.
Yeah. I remember the song. I liked her verses on the other Bad Boy stuff. Her album just didn't hit right for me. But when she got tough but she got Gangsta on the other Bad Boy song, the Biggie songs and the Lock songs and whatnot. That was the Lil' Kim I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear the Queen Bee. I went with all the others. Shout out to that album cover though. Whew.
And bro, literally, it won't be how many licks, how many hits do you get to the center of that gob stomper, because you got to smack the shit out of that to actually get it to the center, bro.
Man. Gob stomper, mischief.
You could take licks in a different way. Licks is also hitting as well. So how many licks you're gonna get?
Yeah.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of that gob stomper? Give us your answers on the postcard. Send it to We Don't Care.
You got a quick strike too, don't you?
Yeah, I've got a quick. Sorry, guys, I'm just messing around. I got another quick strike.
Don't apologize.
I've got another quick strike. I've got actually a couple of quick strikes quickly. So I want to talk about. This is probably one of the main subjects, but I want to talk about this situation here. You already raised the gob stomper because that was one of the things we wanted to talk about quick strike wise. But I really wanted to talk about this, bro. DJ Khaled 5. Do you want to stay in his house, bro? Do you want to see his collection?
So this, I didn't pay too much attention to this initially. But come to find out, this is not actually his closet. It's a replica.
Yeah, it's a recreated. Like I said on the Shudo podcast. Oh, like I said on the 60-second news, they've actually recreated his actual a room. So this is what it looks like, and they've put the sneakers in there to show for you guys to stay in there. They wine and dine you and give you an exclusive pair of We the Best Fives, which is probably not going to be the Crimsons or the Cell. It's going to be probably more something exclusive like the blue or purple pair, I reckon personally, because that'd be a good touch. And then literally kind of give you the whole ultimate sneakerhead experience, bro. Because this is crazy, bro.
Are all these real pairs? Is the question.
I think so,
because it's if you've seen Khaled's sneaker closet, which is not really a closet.
It's a walk-in wardrobe.
It's a whole lot, and all the previous We the Best, Travis Scott's, Wahlburgers, like what's the guy, Macklemore 6s, and all type of rare stuff that you undefeated 4s and all kind of craziness in that room. Like, you really trusting people? I mean, and it's Airbnb, so yeah, you got their information, but bro, I'm not trusting nobody around all them sneakers, bro.
Yeah, but it's you. I think you'll be vetted to actually go to that. You need to kind of prove a couple of things. I think personally, because I don't think they will let anybody kind of walk in to do it. I don't think there will be like a situation where you have to either be celebrities, either be people that are reputable, like sneakerheads, or like somebody. So you'll have to have a background check if you're going to that. I reckon personally, just generally.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be with this. It would be a cool experience though, but I wouldn't be able to get to sleep because I'd be up looking at sneakers all night.
What's this one?
And I think Khaled is a size 11 too.
So we saying you'd be trying some on as well.
Look, I bring my Unite 3s and swap them out for the We the Best 3s.
Oh, you know what is really funny? What you'll be doing is wearing his sneakers, jumping on his bed.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Chappelle Show skit with Rick James?
Yeah, of course, bro.
With a couch. That would be you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, F your bed.
No, I'm not sleeping in that bed, bro. I'm doing that just to get the shoes.
That's going to be expensive. Like I reckon the whole experience is going to be expensive. But yeah, shout out to Khaled for that, because it's kind of, it almost is like a tribute to like saying, "Oh, I know you love the collection. I know you love the rotation. Come and have a look." It's almost, I don't know. I can't remember the guy who does it in like, was it the Philippines or something like that, where he's got like a whole museum. It's almost like these big collectors are turning their houses into museums to look at these sneakers. And it's amazing because some of us will never see pairs like this in our life, and for them to open up their place to have a look at these pairs, to have a like feel, see what the texture is, see what the quality is. It's amazing because I think it's a really good give back to the community.
Yeah, it would probably demystify a lot of the pairs.
Yeah.
Because guys that got those pairs, they know the worth of them.
Yeah.
But I imagine a lot of these super rare, super expensive sneakers, the quality on them ain't that much better than the quality we get on a lot of GRs and collabs.
Yeah.
So I mean,
It's
like
just exclusivity.
The Travis 6s, you can compare that quality to some other sneakers. And I imagine that Macklemore 6 is probably not much more premium than the Travis Olive. You know what I'm saying? Or the Georgetown 6.
But on that, because we're talking about this subject and it's just popped into my mind, I'm going to ask you a question, bro. This is Mythbusters, but this is not Mythbusters. It's a question for you, bro. This is Mythbuster music. Like, what do you? A good question that was said on Instagram today by Offspring, by the way. What do you regard more, the exclusivity or more pairs being available?
Neither really. I don't think those two things go together.
Yeah.
I just
would you like to have?
What I like.
That's fine, but would you prefer if sneakers actually were more exclusive, or do you prefer they were a bigger release?
A bigger release, because that's a better chance of me being able to get it.
Yeah, but also other people seeing it and touching it and feeling it and actually kind of getting a real aspect to it. Because I think in general, not shouting out anybody, not kind of looking down on anybody or anything like that. It's never about that. But I feel like having a pair, a lot of people are drawn to exclusive sneakers. And then when they're drawn to exclusive sneakers, what you find is they go for those pairs because it's exclusive. And no cap, bro. Nobody was looking at the Soulfly 13s like I was. And then because me and 13s, the relationship me and 13s have, right? Because I will pick up every 13. The Soulfly 13s is dope. But I was quite interested to see a lot of people feeling those Soulfly 13s when they kind of came out recently, because a lot of people looking at the resale price and it was like 1,300, and I'm like, okay, cool, I see the price, I like these now, and they've never bought a 13 in their life, and I'm like,
see, because Soulfly collabs tend to be a lot more limited than other collabs. I would say, I think Soulfly collabs are more limited than Travis collabs.
Yeah. I do feel this 13 is going to be more available. Because
I don't like it.
I like it. I just for the fact that it's got that. I like it. I like the tongue on it. I need to see the tongue itself. The inner line looks a bit different as well. It's totally different. It's a different vibe to the 13. I like the baby blue on it as well, and like the more of the offish whitish pear. It kind of reminds me of the UNC blue that we might get soon. So I do like it. I will try for it because obviously I'm a 13 guy. I will wear it because I think it's a dope pair. But yeah, it's very interesting to see a lot of people that weren't feeling, a lot of people that haven't picked up a Jordan 4 either have picked up the MM Year 4. So it's really interesting to see how that actually moves. And I would say the easiest way to kind of gather whether you like a silhouette or not is basically make it a mass release. If they made like all these collaborations a mass release, like the Khaled 5s, a lot of people are not feeling the Khaled 5s, and a lot of people don't pick up Jordan 5s, but because the Khaled 5s are more readily available, not a lot of people are going for these Khaled 5s because it's been left to the truest. I'd like to see more of that because it gives a true representation of what kind of sneakerhead you are. Because like, do you like the sneaker because it's a sneaker? Or do you like the sneaker because it's exclusive and it's quite expensive? And I want to kind of work out what your kind of mid ground is, and it's interesting to see how people actually maneuver as well.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle on that. Like, I don't care for exclusivity when it comes to whether or not I'm going to buy something. I have to actually like the shoe. I'm not going for the Soulfly 13 for myself. I will probably be trying for you since I know you want it, and I know you put your shoes on toe. Yeah. But on that note, I've been seeing a lot of resellers posting I'm on my Air 4s and Lost and Founds, and it pisses me off every time I see it. I'm seeing resale shops with 8 pairs of I'm on my Air 4s. and I hate it, bro. Like that's these people. Like when you get a shoe like that, and the only reason you're going for it is to flip it.
Yeah.
Especially with the way that Amon tell stories and send messages with the releases. The fact that people can, I mean, and it's not going to stop. I understand at this point is a part of the game, but I'm never going to like it. I didn't go for Union 4s because I didn't like any of the Union 4. Well, I went for the Guava. That's the only one that I went for because that's the only one that I really like. The rest of them, like, I just can't do it, bro.
Name a 13 and I'll pull it out. That's what I'm saying. Name a 13 and I will pull it out. I will pull out the Hugo Games. I will pull out the Red Flints. I'll pull out the Del Sols. I will pull out the French Blues. I will pull out the alternate 13s. I will pull out any 13. If I've got it, I will pull it out. I have got them in my rotation because that's how much I love 13s. What's the black blue variation that came out with the 13? I can't remember now.
The Royal.
The Royal, yeah, bro. The cool purple 13s. I'll pull it out. I will pull it out. I've got it. I'll pull it out.
The moment I got rid of my red Flints, I got the OG Flint. He got game. The Royal, the Black Gem Red, which is not the reverse He Got Game. I hate when people call it that. The people don't care about that sneaker anyway. But I think I only got four or five. Oh, the Del Sol. So I got 5.
Del Sol. Del Sol's a fire. The only one I didn't pick up recently was the Starfish 13s because I didn't like the Starfish 13 color.
I got rid of the Starfish, the Lucky Green, and the Red Flint.
Yeah. So from the, I don't think I picked up Lucky Green either because, like I said, I'm only feeling greens recently. I'm only starting to fly kind of into that getting against that green vibe. This is why I didn't pick up the Oregon 5s or the Lucky Green 13s. But I'm literally turned around quickly and I saw like 6 13s just sitting there. Like, I'm like, cool, I really got 13s there. Bro, like 13s, don't underestimate that sneaker. 13s, the most comfortable sneaker out of the Jordan range, in my personal opinion. So dope. The only thing I don't like about it is the overlays which crease from one overlay to the other, but that's easy. Just buy more 13s and don't wear them as much because you always just wear them or wear a guard to them. Like, bro, it started with a Bread 13 for me. Started with the Bread 13. When I first picked it up, I fell in love. I've got the flip side Royal 13, which is the blue 13 rather than Bread 13. I have 13s, bro. I really love 13s. It's just such a fascinating sneaker. You know what it is? As soon as I picked up the 13, the Panther paw, the Panther look to that, the whole aggressive vibe to that sneaker. I'm African, bro. I'm African, born in Africa. Like, see what I'm saying? That's why I regard myself as African. Anything to do with nature, the zebras, the Panther 13s, I'm down. You got me locked in. Give me the key. I lock that lion, uncage that lion, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, just like the black cat, the Jordan Black Cat, I actually like, but by the time I came around to it, they were gone. And they're not expensive on the aftermarket, but I still didn't go for them.
Bring me the UNC 13s, which are coming out. I think it's coming out soon or next year. Bring me the playoff 13s.
December they come.
Yeah,
both pairs are supposed to be coming in December, as far as I've been seeing. But we'll see.
What a Soulfly? No,
the UNC. We're supposed to get the white and the black UNC 13s in December.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's a cop for me. But the playoff 13s, that's definitely another cop for me, bro.
Yeah,
they're dope. They're 100% dope. There's no way I'm never gonna pick up a good 13. That's all I'm saying, bro. And
we got a lot of other 13s. I have been seeing like mock-ups, but we'll see. I don't know how many of them are actually real or concepts of, bad mock-ups like we used to see in bad mock-ups all the time.
Yeah. All right, quick. I got three more quick strikes. This one was interesting. This is basically the best and worst delivery companies. I basically was Benzino. Shout to Benzino. I'm going to show you something on, if you want Shoe Dogs Reacts, come through on Wednesdays, because basically we showcase some of the funny stuff. I'm going to showcase something really interesting on the Shoe Dogs Reacts on Wednesday, and it will make your jaw drop, bro. I'm not even joking. You'll be like, what the hell just happened? Trust me, catch us on the Shoe Dog podcast, Shoe Dog Reacts on Wednesday, 11 p.m. GMT, and was it 6 p.m. EST? Catch us on that. Yeah. But the worst delivery companies I am so fearful for everybody in the UK, because basically some of these companies are ridiculous, bro. I posted it on my TikTok the other day. I think Every got the worst delivery service in second year running in the UK. Yodel was like Yodel. Every delivery doesn't matter with them. Every delivery is a fake delivery, because some of the delivery guys are absolutely mental. Some of the stories we've been hearing, and this is why I told you guys to tune on to the Shoe Dog Reacts on Wednesday, because you will be surprised. That's probably one of the first things I'm going to show, and you guys you drop your jaw. But also, Yodel was like 2 out of 5. Every was 1.7 out of 1.75 out of 5. Even DPD, which is renowned, which is a great service, is 1.2. It was 2.25. It was not even half the mark of a 5. And then off the back of that, I've got so many more stories of some of the people on TikTok with the fact that DPD didn't deliver. They lost their PlayStation 5. They had to get a refund. They had to get re-delivered. Bro, the stories I was getting were crazy, bro. No word of a lie. I was like, what just happened? I thought DPD was good. I know my DPD drivers because basically both the two people that deliver it to me, I talk to them on a regular because they deliver a lot of sneakers to me. But bro, some areas are bad, bro.
Yeah, it's got better in the US, surprisingly. But it's holiday season, so it's everything about to slow down. It's about to be real congested. And a lot of companies are actually putting out newsletters and notifications about ordering before a certain date. Actually, my UPS driver, no, I'm sorry, not my UPS driver. Actually, my cousin, shout out to my cousin, Kyrie, he was telling me, because he works at FedEx, telling me that if you don't get your orders placed by a certain date, you might not see them until January. Because it's about to be crazy.
Yeah, so, that's crazy. That's really crazy.
If you can order online and pick up in store, that's a great option. But we know, as far as new release sneakers go, a lot of times you're gonna be dealing with these delivery services, so you got to be on top of it, man. And it's bad. That's really bad for y'all over. Y'all ain't got one single company, regular delivery company, that's above 3 out of 5. That's horrible.
The only thing is, I think Royal Mail was pretty decent. Royal Mail was pretty decent in terms of getting your packages, but anybody else, you're risking it. Even DPD, which I thought was a really good company, it doesn't look like they are at the moment. So just keep on track. Make sure you know what's happening with your deliveries. Make sure you know your local delivery driver. If I've got to know them, and I know some of them are decent. And I don't think there's a problem in my area. Hopefully, touch wood at the moment. But like, let's just see what happens going forwards. But yeah, it's risky out here, bro. It's definitely risky out here. Dell told me, Dell picked up this Lost and Founds for me. He was supposed to meet me this weekend, which unfortunately we didn't manage to link up because of train strikes. Obviously, he couldn't get from Milton Keynes to London. So what actually happened then was he said to me, he phoned me and said, "Do you want me to post them?" I said, "Bro, whatever you do, don't post them." I'd rather wait for them to get them in hand, because I'd rather have them for him to bring them to me, because I'm going to see him on the 3rd or the 10th. So I want them in hand rather than going through the whole postal system and them getting lost again. I know I have to wait for it. And to be honest, he's already requested me to get a sneaker in anyway. And I might do the review for that when I get it. And also, I've got Dell's daughter's pair as well, which I ordered. I might do a GS review on that with this week coming. So that's something I can still do. But I'm not risking that Lost and Found, bro. I've got that. I struggled to get that. I'm not risking it through the postal service. So I will just wait for it. And on the back of that, I'm just going to say there's a lot of people. I was out on town yesterday on actually Saturday. And there's a lot of people wearing those Lost and Founds. I see about 6 people. I rolled into the petrol station, and there was a person wearing Lost and Founds, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna put mine on ice for a year, instantly.
Yeah, I can't say a year, but I might wait till my birthday or something.
Yeah, exactly. But that's almost a year. Like, I know I'm just gonna say, look, you wait there. I'll come back when nobody else is rocking you and forgotten about you, because basically it makes it a bit more special. And this is going back to the exclusivity thing. If you fear that everybody's got to rock the sneaker, I would say basically, what you do then is you put them away for a little while, let everybody rock them, and break them down and whatever they want to do with them, and then you bring them back out. That you don't, like all the pairs that I have, that I know a lot of people will also have. I will bring them out eventually over time, because I know, like, some of the sneakers a lot of people get. The Gorge Greens probably a lot of people got. And the taxis a lot of people got. I haven't brought the taxis out yet. The taxis will be coming on my feet this summer. The Pollens, same thing. Pollens will probably come out. I will put early next year. That you can wait for that stuff to come out, because basically, like, when it's readily available, let people rock it. Let people kind of move on to different sneakers. Then you bring it back out and remind people how crazy they are.
Yeah, I'm starting to care less about that. Like, once I get I feel like I got the right fit together, and I got the right time, the right place, I'm gonna go ahead and bust them out, man.
Exactly.
Certain stuff I'm just not gonna wait on. I'm just planning. Once the plans come all the way together like I want it, it's time.
Yep. But also moving on quickly for another two quick strikes. Let's just give a shout out to your manager, bro, the US manager. What was his name? Greg Dripholter.
I have so much trouble with his last name, but yeah, he been killing.
Sheesh, Amamanier, UNC PEs.
No. I was about to say UNC PEs.
Yeah, PEs, UNC PEs, bro. We might get a rendition of that hopefully one day. We've got the off-white low varsity red.
Yo, the off-white. The off-white, there's a different picture of him with the off-whites on, where the field or the pitch is actually muddy, and he out there. Once you put him on, it ain't like he gonna run back to the locker room and change his shoes because they muddy on the field. You know what I mean?
The Travis Scott sixes, you had the exclusive pair of the Air Max 1, bro, from Travis Scott. Raw! This guy's killing it. Undefeated dunks, bro. This guy is killing it. Yo, yeah, classic murder. Cool gray 11s. You got the Monarchs Air Max 1 Monarchs patterns, the Thunders 4s. This sneaker doesn't excite me. The Jordan 4 Thunders does not.
It legitimizes him wearing all his hype stuff, because he actually brought out the Crimson 4. So,
and he brought out the Chinese New Year Jordan 5s as well, bro. Yeah. This guy is crazy, bro.
That Chinese New Year 5 low is underrated too. I got a pair. I put the red laces in mine. I need to wear them again.
Yeah. But your US manager is killing it, bro. Killing it. He's flexing on you guys. And by the way, a small story I was going to tell you about the MMA Year 4s, which I totally forgot when we was mentioning it. All right, so I was in full effect yesterday when I saw a sneaker released exclusively from a retailer that I'm not going to mention. No names, no cap, no games, no catch. All right, cool. I'm just going to say this. The retailer that sent them, you're supposed to wear your sneakers, right? And if you know, you know. Mm-hmm. And you're not supposed to sell your sneakers. The same day Scott picked up and one of the bros picked up, I was there. We went to at this moment in time, I'm trying to down swap a size 10 a satin gold Air Max 1 Travis Scott to a size 8 for Dell, because I've got the pair. I was going to trade bait it, but he wants it more because obviously he wants a size 8. He's been looking for it. For me, you know me, bro. If I've got the shoe and if I'm going to trade bait it, I'd rather not trade bait it. Get the size down to 8 for retail, trade bait it back down to size 8, and then give it to the bro for retail, because that's the type of guy I am. I was doing that. We was outside a resale shop, and all I saw was one guy standing there with MMA Year 4s. Another guy comes in, takes those MMA Year 4s, and then walks away. And you're not supposed to resell your sneakers, bro, from this company that's giving you those sneakers. All I'm saying is, bro, some shady business be going out on these streets, bro.
It is what it is, man.
It is what it is. But yeah, that's the story. Last quick strike. I know we were hanging on to the quick strike. We have an entertaining time at the moment. We're talking about all these other things. Quick strike. Run the jewels, bro. Run the jewels. Dunk. What do you think, bro?
I don't like the shoe, but I'm happy for Mike and LP. Shout out to Killer Mike. Always shout out to Killer Mike. Atlanta native, Atlanta representative, super duper MC. I mean,
influencer, Mike, a very big influencer.
And for those that don't know, no. Let's not put influencer on Killer Mike.
No, I'm talking about in the music scene. He's influenced a lot of people in the rap game.
I'll go with that.
Yeah,
but Mike is
not social influencer. I'm talking about a real influencer, real life almost like a rap god influencer in the scene as well. Yeah, and he basically is very, very big out here.
Big entrepreneur. He's heavy in the political space, the local political space in Atlanta and the surrounding cities. So I'm really excited for him and his partner LP that make up the group Run the Jewels. And the Dubrays are actually doing the Run the Jewels logo. And LP's pair is a low.
I seen there's two pairs of this. Not this is a high and a low as well.
This is Mike's pair. LP's pair is a low with the blue and I can't remember what the other color, but it's a mainly blue colorway. I mean, I don't like it, but I love it for Run the Jewels.
Well, yeah, exactly. I think for what it means, there you go.
There it is. Blue and pink.
That's blue and pink. I think what for the meaning and for the concept of it's dope. 100% dope.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Run the Jewels, man. If y'all don't know who Run the Jewels is, y'all need to check out Run the Jewels. Check out Killer Mike. Check out LP. Yep. LP is a great producer as well, which is the reason why they became a group, is because Mike was looking for new producers. Somebody recommended LP to him, and they became brothers instantly. Like in their first session, they became the best of friends, and they formed Run the Jewels, and they've been killing ever since, man. So I'm super excited for them to get this collab, and hopefully we'll see more collabs for Run the Jewels with Nike in the future, because I'm waiting on a colorway that I'm gonna actually wear.
Yeah.
I would love to have a Run the Jewel, because Killer Mike is a big sneakerhead. He don't really appear in the sneaker space because other things are more important to him.
Political things. I've seen some of his documentaries on the political scene. They're dope. They're absolutely dope.
Yeah, but Killer Mike is a big sneakerhead, and he'll often. I think he probably found his plug now, but I know a while back he was looking for a pair, and he's a size 14, and we know how difficult 14s are because Mike is a big guy. I actually, quick story. So we were at my wife and I were at the Big 3 game in 2019. The Big 3 is Ice Cube's 3-on-3 basketball league.
Yeah.
It came to Atlanta in 2019. My wife and I went to a game, and Mike was there. And we were pretty close to the front, like not on the floor, but we were like the first row up from the floor seats. And Mike was down on the floor, and he was walking and having conversations with people. And something happened during the game, and I made a comment loudly. And Mike was like right in front of the rail, and I said something, and he turned around and started laughing at what I said, bro. I'm like, yeah, I made Killer Mike laugh. I can go home now.
Sure.
Killer Mike is from the West Side. I'm from the West Side. That's part of the reason why I love him so much, because he represents my home city, my home side of town. So yeah, I'm super excited for them, and these gonna sell out real fast. The SBs, we already know how SBs do.
SBs are going to sell out real fast.
I want to see more from Run the Jewels in the future, man. Nike, please lock up a contract with Run the Jewels, so Killer Mike and LP can give us more heat, man. And if we get 2 versions of everything they do, it's gonna be dope.
Oh yeah, 100%, bro. That was our quick strike round. Now let's go into the main subjects. Let's do a deep dive. You know, this is we come out the shallow pool. Now we're gonna go into the deep end of this of the sneaker.
So we're talking about shipping, right?
Yeah, let's talk about shipping, bro.
What would you do if your lost and founds came like this?
What can you do, bro? Tell me what you can do.
I'm putting this. Look at this, bro. Look at this. This looked like the delivery driver knew what was in the box and he was pissed because he couldn't get a pair, or he was pissed because he didn't want to risk trying to steal them, and he was smashed in the side of the box.
Yeah, it was basically like, allow your sneakers, smack.
Like he stepped on. He stood the box up.
Bro,
he stood the box up like this.
Yellow card to that delivery driver. That's all I'm saying. You just spoiled somebody's day. Bro. There you go.
It was like somebody stood on the box like this, like, bro.
Jeez.
And like I said, my box. I picked up my box and I got flaws on mine. That's beyond flawed right there, bro. But the thing is, once you put your foot in there, after a while wearing it, you know, shoehorning it, not the shoehorn, because your lost and found should come with paper. If they do not come with paper,
they're fake. Yeah, anything with a shoehorn nowadays, you'll see it's really funny, because anything with a shoe nowadays, it seems like it's fake now, because everything I've got recently is come with paper. It's come with
my Air Force came with paper.
Yeah, and you know why that is? There's a reason to that.
This was the last sneaker that I bought that actually came with a shoe.
Yeah, same here. The only thing, this is their move to zero. This is basically they're using a lot more tissue paper because it's more. It's their a conservative move to zero. And I was quite sad to see Jenny's Jordan 11 Cherries come with paper rather than that. You know, remember when the bread came out? They had that like plastic.
Yeah, the plastic shoehorn. Red shoehorn.
I missed that. I love plastic shoehorns. They keep the shape way better, and they come out with
the move to, like you said, move to zero, trying to focus more on recyclable stuff. I ain't going for that. I think it's more of a cost cutting thing. Let me give Nike a quick yellow card on that. I understand the move to zero campaign, but I ain't going for that replacing shoe. Because remember, last year they were talking about not giving us boxes anymore.
Yeah, bro. Imagine, but the thing is, you can make cardboard shoehorns from recycled material. So why have they gone from like cardboard shoehorns to like paper? Because you know what, and I'm with you on this one, because basically that's not even a small cap. This cap encapsulates the whole subject, bro. Because like shoehorns are made of cardboard. You can make them from recyclable materials. I mean, so why have you just gone and put paper inside? It's lazy. It's lazy, bro.
No, it's a cost cutting method. I'm pretty sure it's probably a little less expensive just to stuff paper in there instead of having those, because the shoehorns, they're different sizes.
Yeah, different sizes, different variations. You got
sizes for different
exactly,
shoes,
and it's more expensive probably to make them as well.
But the 11, bro, the 11s, and we talking about the Chicago, but quickly, the 11s are twice a year sneaker. One men's, one women's. One full family size run and one women's exclusive. If you're only doing 2 a year, y'all can keep giving us the plastic insert, because we love the plastic insert. They didn't give it to us on the cool grays though. So maybe the bread and the Concord were just so special, and they probably don't consider the cool gray 11 a OG like a lot of us do.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens when we get another OG colorway of the 11s.
Yeah.
When we get these Columbias next year, maybe we'll get the plastic shoehorn, but I digress. I'm not sending this shoe back. I'm not sending this bent up Chicago back, because I'm gonna get another one.
Let me tell you my predictions. I'm gonna give you my predictions for next year and the year after. So basically, I knew the Legend Blues were coming out next, just because I theorized it. And then I told Alex, when the Legend Blue lows came out, I told Alex not to buy a resale pair of Legend Blues because I knew they was going to restock sometime, and I thought they were going to restock next year or the year after. I actually thought they were going to restock. I thought they were going to restock this year or the year after, but they skipped a year like they do normally. Cool Greys. They got the Reds. We got the Reds and the Cool Greys, and they do a non OG kind of retro, which is the cherries and the velvet midnight navies. But then I knew before it got announced that the Legend Blues were coming out next year. I think that's going to be the case. We're going to get the Legend Blues next year. And I think we're going to get a black Jordan 11. And I think it might be the Space Jams the year after, right? Or the Gammas.
The Gamma, yeah. I keep hearing Gamma.
Yeah, I think the Space Jams came out when 2016?
Was 16 or 17? I think
it
was
2016. Yeah, so I think that's when it came out. It's been long enough to actually attribute to retro, and the way the retros in the past have gone is similar. So I do believe we might see the Space Jams next year or the Gammas. That'd be amazing to see. And I think afterwards they might release. I think it might be OG then non-OG. So I think the Space Jams might be releasing after the Legend Blues, and then we might see the Gammas. But bro, that's my prediction. That's what I think is going to happen. And this is we don't even know what the range for the year after is in terms of 11s. We're going to hear more. My prediction is the Space Jams. But you know what's really sad to me, right? This moment in time, this move to zero. You're not going to see a Jordan 11 Space Jam come with the Jordan 11 Space Jam attire. And when I mean, if you ever seen a Jordan 11 Space Jam, we're talking about the Space Jam box. We're talking about the Galaxy in the inside. We're talking about the plastic that covers the sneaker that we don't see anymore. We're talking about the Space Jam itself. We're talking about the insole, the Concord insole plastic. Bro.
I think they abandoned the box thing because we ain't heard nothing else about it for a while.
Yeah,
I think because when we first start seeing them,
you're not gonna see this like this, bro.
Don't say that. Don't.
It's very sad.
Don't even put that thought into existence. Don't give them the fuel to do that, bro. I mean, it ain't like Nike. It ain't like the Nike execs paying attention to us like that.
But you know how special that box is. That box when the first time I got Space Jams and I looked at them, it blew me away, bro. I'm talking about the box, the 23, the Bugs Bunny 23 on the whole vibe of it, that 23 on the front of the box, the pull-out sleeve, the plastic cover inside, the shoe itself, the way it's kind of presented, turn the box around, you see the Galaxy on the top lid, you see the Galaxy underneath it. Bro, I was just in ammo of that box. I was so in love with that box. And the presentation was on point. I just wish if they release Space Jams again, they bring it that way. I don't want the Bread 11 box. The Bread 11 box was boring, bro. It was a brown box.
This is the OG box.
It was an OG box, but I understand. The Cool Grey box was dope. I'm going to say Cool Grey box was dope because it was basically reflect the color of the sneaker on the outside. The Space Jam is such a iconic. Based on it, you can't release a Space Jam without the box like that, bro. Because it's based on the cartoon. It's based on that movie. See what I'm saying? It needs to come like that.
Let's just hope that they have moved away from the idea of not giving us boxes like we used to getting, because we see it with the crate. I'm cool with the Crater stuff and all the move to zero sneakers, but 11s ain't a move to zero thing. So I think they need to just stick with give the move to zero stuff the move to zero box and let us keep getting like the Lost and Found box is dope. Like all the boxes that we've been getting, the OG1 box. Don't nobody want to get Jordan 1s in a different color, yeah. But don't nobody want no just brown box. But I don't have containers. Like those of y'all that got containers, y'all probably don't care. I'm not a person that throws away boxes. So for the people that get rid of boxes, maybe they don't care. But
I know I will not get rid of a Greater China 7 box or a Rui 8 box or a Michigan 5 box or a Space Jam 11 box. I will not get rid of or a Pat Patter box or a DJ Khaled box or an Emma box. They are special, bro. They are special boxes that you just can't get rid of because they have a lot of meaning and a thought. And when you have unique boxes like that, you're like, oh, cool. Like I have 50-50. Like most of my sneakers are actually still in boxes. There's a sort of small range that I actually up to a certain level, which are actually in like glass, like crep protect boxes and stuff like that, or storage boxes. But it's because the ones I put in those boxes the boxes are just a regular box. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need it to be in a special box. But bro, going back to that picture for the Chicago Lost and Found that's been done like that, that's been bent out of proportion. That looks like he's been stored constantly in a position where it's been compromised because it looks like he's had a heavy load on it constantly to manipulate the level like that.
I think that's shipping. I think it was shipping. Maybe the truck got stacked wrong. Maybe the driver stepped on the box. I think the driver stepped on the box because it take a lot of force. Either something real heavy was awkwardly placed or stacked wrong in the truck, or that driver accidentally or maybe purposely stepped on it. But I'm keeping that shoe. I will. At least it didn't come out like this.
Oh, bro. I was going to say, I normally say, for my sneaker user said, Houston, we have a problem. Nike, we have a problem.
Bruh, this moldy, lost and found stuff, I feel the same way about this as I feel about that bent up sneaker. And rumor has it, I didn't do much research on it, to be honest, but rumor has it that Nike has issued a statement, send the shoes back and we'll send you. Nope. I don't trust that. Y'all know how I feel about Nike.
The statement, sorry, just to clarify before you move on, bro. The statement says that we have enough pairs. Basically, send us the shoe back, call the exclusive center. So you've got to just open up an exclusive center for you to call back, and they'll send you up another pair, and then you can replace those moldy pairs. But I heard that's not. I heard a couple of theories, and I've been checking this out. That's not mold. That's the application on the actual outsole that's actually appeared on there. I've seen different variations. I've seen green variations. That potentially could be mold. I've seen people wipe that away and it's never come back.
Yeah, so why is it only on the black though? It's not on the swoosh. It's not on the red leather.
I don't know,
bro. It's not on the white leather. That's mold, bro. I know what mold look like. You leave a biscuit out for too long. And a biscuit, not a cookie for the UK people. I'm talking about bread, a bun, a roll, or you know. And this is what mold looks like.
A crumpet.
I don't know what a crumpet is.
you need to know what a crumpet is, bro.
This is the main picture that we've been seeing most. This is the first picture that we saw.
By the way, I think that's photoshopped.
Yeah, I think this is cap. It looks cap because on this one, it's all on the red and all on the black. But other pictures that we've been seeing, like this picture, this looks legit. Mold on the inside as well.
Oh, so, I heard a lot of people say it's not mold. I heard a lot of people say it's the powdery outsole that's on the actual sneaker that's actually been transferred. I've seen a lot. I don't know. I want to see one in hand. If I do see one in hand, to see if it's mold or not. Bro, that's horrible, bro. That looks like mold. That looks like mold.
That's mold.
What
bro.
damn condition do they keep these sneakers in, bro?
But it's just on the black. I don't understand why.
Do you think it's because of the paint application?
I don't, bro. I do believe it's mold. Thankfully, my pair, a lot of people's pairs didn't come out like this.
Yeah, but do you think it's I have two questions. Do you think it's just because of the way the paint application of the black is that's causing that mold? And it's unprotected. It's a bit more raw because it's of the way it is. Because like let me just pull out Dell's daughter's pair, right? Basically the if you zoom into this, bro, the leather on this is all crackled, right? But it feels like there may be some exposure to the under sneaker. See what I'm saying? The under leather to this.
I don't know, man. Mine don't. I ain't got no type of nothing on mine.
So maybe, I don't know, maybe that it's kind of interesting to see that. But also then the question is, if it's not moldy now, will it get moldy? Will it get moldy?
Well, if it does, I still don't care. We know when ones sit, it's something about the coat that they put on ones. You'll get a light film on top of the.
That's because of the paper that you leave in the box as well. Because basically, what it does is when the paper degrades, it kind of transfers it onto the one paper. So if I were you, is if you got ones and you're worried about that, they wipe off. By the way, it does wipe off. If you got ones and you're worried, if you got ones and you're worried about that, mate, just take the paper out and then you'll be fine. But yeah, it's interesting to see, bro. It's definitely interesting to see that we're having these issues with these pairs. I would recommend that people that have got Jordan 1s and people that just generally pick up sneakers, if you're worried about the condition of your sneakers and the environment that they're kept, make sure you actually got something that takes the moisture out of your hair, like a dehumidifier or a decanter. What that ends up happening is, what allows you to do is actually take the moisture out of the air enough so that the mold spores don't kind of congregate. And what that actually then does is allows you to keep them stored. It's like keeping cigars. You keep cigars stored in a very damp place so that it can humidifier. Exactly. I've got a humidifier in this room. It's constantly on. It constantly keeps constantly keeps the percentage of moisture in the air about 45%. That's the ideal range to not allow mold spores to creep up. Anything above 60% moisture will allow for water particles in the air which actually settle. And then what happens is, with the water particles that settle, they kind of settle and start to allow bacteria to breed on them, and that's what the mold is. So make sure if you've got sneakers and you're worried about the condition that they're kept, if they're kept in a garage or an outhouse or anything like that, put a dehumidifier in it. It allows you to take the moisture out of it, and make sure your dehumidifier actually got a control panel. It allows you to drop the percentage to about 45%. Anywhere between 40 to 50% is ideal. Anything more than that will take up too much moisture out. If you're not working like this as my studio, if I'm working and the moisture is about 30%, it will dry out my eyes and it can actually make my eyes itchy. So because it's taking out the moisture out of your body as well. So just basically keep aware of what the moisture levels on your house is, and make sure you reduce as much moisture in the air to actually allow you to kind of prevent that mold from building up. So that's my recommendations. That's my tips for you guys if you're worried about mold spores on your sneakers.
Yeah, it's a bad situation, man. Just a bad situation all around. Whatever the cause is, like TJ is saying, keeping the conditions in the room or a closet or wherever you keep your sneakers is ideal, just to keep bad stuff from happening anyway. But
100%.
On to another one of your favorite companies is back in the news.
Yo, I've heard so much speculation on this, bro. So by the way, I'm gonna say speculation because I don't want us to get sued up by Balenciaga. Bro, all I'm gonna say, I know. All I'm gonna say, bro, I told you. It's a social experiment to push the boundaries. I told you this when they were giving us homeless sneakers. I told you this when they were doing stuff, just erratic stuff like this. The high-end brands are going through a social experiment with us to give us as much, I'm going to say BS, which is absolute bullshit, to see if they can sell it. They gave us those.
You can call it social experimentation if you want to. These people are actually trying to make money off of everything that they produce. They're not making stuff for the sake of seeing how people react. I doubt they're making stuff for a reaction. They're not mischief. This mischief does stuff for reaction, but they also plan to profit and grow their brand off of what they're doing. This is what these high fashion brands do, bro. But it's not about what they made. What they made is bad enough. Let me get off of this, because this what is this? So Balenciaga files a $25 million lawsuit against the producer which is somebody they hired to do the advertising for this product line that they have, which is BDSM. For those of y'all that don't know what BDSM, I'm not going to tell y'all what the acronym is. Y'all can Google it. But BDSM is a sexual fetish, right?
Yep. It is.
Why would you then have a child?
Hold it.
A child.
Oh, by the way,
whose child is this?
I don't know, bro. That's you don't mix little children with adult toys. And I'm going to say that you don't. That in itself is very. We know it's pedophilic. I don't agree with it. This is not right for the culture. This is not right. Even if you're doing a social experiment, this is not on, bro. Take that bloody book out and throw it at Balenciaga. No, I'm not even talking about the red.
I want to give y'all this red card so bad, but nah, bro. Nah, this ain't a red card. This is a big book offense. Yo.
Let me just say,
what in the hell is wrong with y'all over there at Balenciaga?
Okay, cool. How it transpired to me was this. I'm going to say, from my perspective, assumptions were made, and I need to back this up, hopefully with some evidence, because there's a lot of accusations being thrown at Balenciaga at the moment and the designer at the moment, because they changed. They had the campaign, they changed it, they removed the little children from the campaign and blacked them out. And even when they blacked them out, there was a lot of evidence within the room showing susceptible information, showing cases where they've tagged big cases in pedophiles in the books, in the information, in the background, in like literally you can't kind of look at some aspects of it and say, oh, if you did the research, if you didn't know, you didn't know, but if you did the research and actually typed into Google, you find out it's a big lawsuit case or a case against a pedophile or something like that. It's encased in that, bro. Apparently there's accusations being thrown from a lot of people that are saying you knew exactly what you were doing because you've actually shown kids with BDSM toys, adult toys, and then you've actually encased the room with a lot of innuendos. Let's just say that, and it's horrible, bro. This is horrible.
I'm seeing a collar, which I'm gonna try to stay as clean as I can. Okay, so the collar is something that people wear in BDSM, and they have a chain attached to it. There's chains and cuffs on these bracelets and necklaces that they have. The bear is dressed, as you can see, with the collar on, with bracelets on, dressed in a non-childlike outfit, I'll just say.
Yeah.
The bear looks beat up. Like the bats and dragons and ghouls and all. Like, bro, can we please get Balenciaga out of here?
Yeah,
and people continue to wear this stuff, continue to spend their money, thousands of dollars on these products that honestly just ain't worth it. It looks bad. It is super. It's beyond hype. Like
it's bro. I keep saying to me, like, I'm sorry to interrupt you, bro, but to me, it's a social experiment, bro. Every time they do something, first they gave us some Mason Margiela do it to the prime. Like, they give us like all these concepts, I'm not associating
them saying social experiment. Like, where does that term come into the foolishness that we see from these high-end companies?
So the reason why I think it's a social experiment is they're almost trying to push the boundaries and say, all right, cool, we're going to give you something, but you might not like it, but we're going to give it to you because we're a high-end brand, but we know some of you guys are going to buy it. So when I say it's a social experiment, what I say is it's almost like a political message of what they want to happen. So basically they give you, like, Balenciaga gave you those Chuck Taylor looking sneakers which all were ripped to shreds, which people were buying. I was like, why are you doing that? Why are you giving us a sneaker that, you know, when you go out on the street, nobody else will be wearing it except for people that are actually more vulnerable, that can't afford things? But you're basically giving us stuff that people can't really afford to. People that can't afford to wear things wear, but you're giving it to people that have money. So to me, it's like it almost feels like we were trying to make the playing field even, so that people that we don't want to discriminate on homeless people, but people that wear this stuff, we want rich people to wear it because we want to kind of gentrify it to a point where it's more accessible. Not accessible. It's more accepted in society that people that actually wear stuff like this and they're homeless, that it doesn't matter because everybody's wearing it. See what I'm saying? So it kind of feels like they're giving us bullshit and giving it for a higher price, and they're capitalizing on fashion like that because they feel that it's a necessity statement. And it's like, we're stating homelessness is not right, but we're going to give this to rich people because we don't want them to feel left out because everybody's wearing the stuff that you're wearing. It doesn't feel genuine. It does feel like a social experiment and a political statement. And then when you come up with Balenciaga doing this, bro, yeah, 100%. 100%.
So I hear you. I can't put the term social experimentation on it because it's not social experiments. Most of the time, you're not buying a product. You're not creating a product.
So social experiment is like. Yeah,
social experimentation involves a control and variables. Social experimentation, because I people watch, right? So people watching is a part of social experimentation. I don't think whatsoever that these companies, especially with this bullshit here, this is no way, shape, or form social experimentation. This is bad taste. This is 100%. This is people. I mean, that's the easiest part about it, right? It's in bad taste.
We know
most of the stuff that they do that we end up talking about on this podcast is in bad taste, and it's taken from cultures that, like, BDSM is its own thing. Like I said, it's an adult thing. It's a sexual thing. The homeless, homeless is a community, right? It's not a culture. Nobody wants to be homeless. Nobody wants to struggle to eat. Nobody wants to have to struggle to find shelter from the elements. Nobody wants to be harassed and have to beg and do more demeaning things to be able to exist, to be able to live, to be able to function in society. Ain't nothing experimental about that. Social, ain't nothing experimental about nothing. Experimental, I can attribute to a lot of the stuff that these companies do because they just trying shit. They find something that is not mainstream, like homelessness, which is arguable because there's homelessness all over the world. You can go outside on a daily basis and see homeless people. But the fact that they taking stuff and distressing and destroying it to the point where it looks like something that you might see on a homeless person, get that out of here. That's bullshit.
Okay, cool. I'm
not coming at you. I'm just combating my.
Oh no! I'm going to elaborate. I'm going to elaborate on what I mean because I think when I say social experiment, and this is and it's not the conventional social experiment. I mean, when I mean social experiment, it's social experiment, social political experiment, and basically also social control. I mean, this is what I mean. It's not the conventional. When you see, I agree with what you said exactly. Where you said social experiment is a control variables. Now, when you look at the fashion industry over the years, and we're talking about the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, these brands, like you can look at Vogue and you can look at all of that stuff. These brands have been controlling the ladies. These brands have been controlling what they think, how they should appear, how they should look, perception, and this is why I mean with social experiment and control is when you have these high-end brands telling you gotta be this size to be a runway model, you gotta be this size to be look gorgeous. This is what you have to exactly. So all of that is bullshit. But that's the control they have in the space they have it in. So we're talking about Hollywood.
What's the variable? Us looking at these people and saying, "Oh, I want to dress. I want to be."
No.
You're not gonna be famous because you go buy some.
It's not the experiment comes in.
Bullshit.
The experiment comes in now. Watch. So this is for the Hollywood scene. This is the whole perception, and this is the whole perception as music artists, as especially female music artists, and this is perception in Hollywood itself. So that's a massive control factor. So when you now talk about social experiment, now it's like we've got that range, and now a lot of people are advancing that range because now we got the whole concept of bigger is better. We have the whole concept of like people like Mickey Minaj coming through and then actually destroying that perception of what a female body should look like and how it should be, because we should be all loving ourselves, which is great. But now it's almost like, okay, cool, that didn't work out to what we wanted to. Let's move on to different factors. Let's move on to giving you sneakers like the experimentation of basically pushing the political agenda. That's what it is more and more now, and that's what it feels like to me more and more now. And we don't like to talk about politics at this moment in time because this is about sneakers, but it just feels like, for me, like I called it an experiment. They're experimenting with political values and views, and people, and they basically also experimenting with who's going to pick this up, how much control do we still have, and will these people still pick it up? And this is what it feels like to me, because I couldn't call it a social experiment or a social control until this release, bro. Until this whole Balenciaga situation with young kids, because that to me reaffirms the political agenda or the political issues that we are actually experiencing at the moment. And we know in the background there's a lot of move to making the whole thing that we're just talking about a total disease, like that people have attraction to young children. But we're not even talking about that. That's not what we're talking about at all. What we're now talking about is Balenciaga doing this and trying to convey a message without conveying a message that's okay. And I don't like that at all, bro. This is disgusting.
Yo, this is like the low. People that, if I was a customer of Balenciaga, this is a burn your sneakers situation right here.
Oh, and I'm glad. You know what? This is the only situation I'm really glad to see people make a stand and burn Balenciaga merchandise. I'm happy I saw that.
Like, what? Come on, you
don't mess with people's children's.
This is pure. This is like mainstream pedophilia right here, bro. Like, it don't make no sense to have.
I'm glad they got the backlash. It's finally happening. I was unhappy not to see backlash for those Converse looking ripped up, or
they deserve that too. They deserve backlash for that too. I think.
Yeah,
and they got it from us, but they didn't get it in the mainstream. But how you gonna sue? And I get it. I get them.
They should retract that campaign and burn it, bro.
No, why is that
even a thing still?
They hired somebody to do some advertising for them. The person that came up with this dumbass idea to put a kid in an ad where this BDSM imagery is prevalent. Like, I mean, this ain't no rock and roll thing, right? We know the rock and roll culture. You know, they wear leather and spikes and chains and all that type. Yeah. This ain't that. Let's be clear. This is not that. Whatever the hell Balenciaga was going for with this, because we've seen grown women with fuzzy carpet and pink, and we know the golf culture. They do the chains and spikes and all that type of stuff. This ain't that, bro. Clearly, when I look at those ads, I see BDSM and I see a child. that's wrong on so many levels, bro.
Yep.
And for them, I'm not gonna shout them out because I don't think they deserve shout outs for anything they do. Just me personally.
Yeah.
The people that shot with them, y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all gotta stop, bro. It's not worth the clout chase, and I'm gonna say chase because it's every time I see somebody wearing them any of the stupid Balenciaga shoes, it's a face palm. Like, why, bro? You look like a fool, and you. I can't say enough. I can't say enough.
It's unacceptable in society. It's unfortunately right this moment in time. There's a massive move to understand and accept a lot of things that aren't supposed to be understood or accepted. And and this is where I'm getting at in terms of why I think it's a social experiment. It's almost like it's almost like they're making stuff like this more acceptable by showcasing it more because they want to. And I'm not down for that. And sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's too much. Sometimes it's too much. Stuff like that. You can't accept everything, bro. Like I'm saying, horrendous stuff like this is not supposed to be accepted. It's not supposed to be part of the society. It needs to be eliminated, right? And there's many bro. There's too much. There's too much cases of over the years of stuff happening to little kids and stuff like that. And bro, it's not on. It's not on. And for them to do that, and for the designer to do that, and put all these innuendos in photos and pictures and stuff like that, bro, that's an instant. They should burn that campaign and burn that merchandise, bro. Nobody's gonna buy that. It's tainted. It's tainted.
I can't knock them for making it because we know they make all type of crazy stuff. And if they're making it for adults, because if we gonna condemn them for making this, then we got to condemn the whole porn industry, and we know that's not gonna happen. It's a part of life. Sex is a part of life, so of course, products are gonna be made and movies, and it's the biggest industry in the world, to be honest with you. As far as regular consumers are concerned, porn is one of the biggest, most money making industries in the world. But for this idiot, whatever idiot put that kid in that ad, and the people around this idiot that didn't tell him he was an idiot and denounced this and tried their best to stop this, it's ridiculous, bro. There aren't enough negative adjectives in the dictionary for this right here, man.
It's to me, the guy who did this made a political statement. Politics.
He announced to the world that he a pedophile. That's what he did. You ain't gonna be able to convince me otherwise. What would compel you to put a kid in an ad with these products? It don't make sense, bro. This guy should be arrested for child pornography. Because that's what that is. That's what that is. At this moment, I'm thinking about going back and editing the podcast to cut the stuff because I don't want to get flagged for child pornography on YouTube.
Bro.
Listen, whoever is reviewing the content on this video, please understand that we showed the pictures for context. ASMR.
ASMR. I'm trying to get some ASMR. I'm trying to get some dirt off my mic. That was a bit of a sidebar, but yeah, all I'm basically saying. I'm saying is it's not on. They should scrap the whole campain. They should destroy the merchandise. They should get rid of all the pictures, and it should basically. But well, bro, do we blame Balenciaga for this, or the designer that actually came up with the concept for this, or the advert for this? Because basically, bro, all I'm saying is whoever did this, whoever the mind child for this is, whoever allowed it to kind of be aired, whoever kind of allowed it and thought it was acceptable, whoever or acceptable, they need to fire the whole team.
Yeah. Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Last topic for today before we go to everybody's favorite segment.
Is it? No. I don't think it's the last topic. I've got another one to add to that at the end. But yeah, LeBron was offered. Was it near enough 100 million to sign for Reebok?
Yeah. LeBron, shout out LeBron, man. LeBron was smart enough. Now, not that Reebok was smart enough to see the potential in LeBron, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Reebok a shout out because we heard about LeBron almost signing with Adidas, just like we heard about Jordan almost going with Adidas after the first two shoes. But Reebok shot their shot, and you cannot be mad at Reebok for offering LeBron $100 million. They probably didn't go as far as Nike went with some of the stipulations in the contract, which probably led to LeBron leaning towards Nike more anyway. But Reebok, in my opinion, didn't have the technology and the reputation that Nike had at the time. Which probably made it an easier decision because LeBron signed a huge NBA contract. He bet on himself with Nike, and it was the right move. But $100 million to join Reebok versus $90 million to join Nike, I'm going with Nike.
Yeah, all right, cool. I've got a what if situation for you, bro.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
So basically, what would you think would have happened if you had signed for Reebok? Like, let's say let's fairize what Jordan did to Nike, right? Remember when 1984, 1985 when Nike was probably the Reebok of that time. Let's just say that. And then when Jordan came along and actually did what he did and then propelled Nike into the status they are, would that ever happen? Would you see the same scenario if Reebok had got LeBron? Like I'm talking like, do you think that would have propelled their status? Would there have been a resurgence? What do you think, bro?
I don't think so. I think LeBron Reeboks would have been a lot less relevant than Nike. Now, LeBron, the athlete, LeBron James would have still done what he did, I think. I do think footwear is a small portion of
the ability for the athlete.
An athlete succeed in their given sport. But I don't think a LeBron Reebok would have done much because we can look at Allen Iverson as a prime example. Allen Iverson is a huge star. It was and still is a huge star. But his shoes ain't LeBron's. His shoes ain't Jordan. Now, not all LeBrons are as coveted as some, right? Early LeBrons, up until like LeBron 10, are probably the more popular LeBron silhouettes, akin to Jordan's 1 through 14.
Yep.
Because a lot of people didn't like the designs because they started going more in the purely athletic direction. Aesthetically, they tried, but it didn't really work out for a lot of the 14 and 15 and stuff like that. Even the newer LeBrons, they're purely basketball shoes, just like Jordans were when they were coming out, on the original releases, but they looked fashionable. A lot of LeBrons don't look fashionable.
They basically Jordan's actually infused into culture and fashion easier than LeBron sneakers do. Now, don't get me wrong, South Beach is hard with classics. All of those, all the Big Bangs, they're all great sneakers.
LeBron 3s, 7s, even some of the Soldiers were and still are relevant in the sneaker culture. But I don't think Reebok would have been able to design something that would have done as well as the Nike LeBrons. And I feel the same way about Adidas. When you look at Tracy McGrady, Grant Hill's Filas did pretty well. But when you look at the other brands and the big athletes that they had, Kevin Garnett went from Nike. His Nike shoes did very well. When he got to Adidas, not so much.
Yeah.
And I mean, when we talk about Reebok, when it comes to professional athletes, we talk about Iverson and Shaq, and that's it. Sean Kemp to a lesser degree. I
think at that time, wasn't a Reebok still part of Adidas at that time?
I'm not sure.
I need to work out when Adidas bought Reebok out, because right this moment in time, I think Reebok's on a resurgence again, which is good because I think they're releasing more silhouettes. But under Shaq's leadership and the consortium that bought Reebok, I think they're more in a better stead than they were under Adidas.
Yeah, but Reebok, for me growing up, Reebok was more on the fitness and casual stuff. Club C's, the workouts, the fitness,
the classics.
Classics. Those were the sneakers that we all wanted from Reebok. Iverson came and he made dope. They made dope silhouettes for him, and it did well because it was Allen Iverson.
But
LeBron would have sold, but they wouldn't have made nowhere near as much noise as Nike LeBrons.
Yeah. I kind of semi agree with that. I also want to say that I think some of the inspiration for Iverson's shoes were Jordans anyway. I think. Yeah,
Iverson loves Jordans. He still wears Jordans. It's in his contract. He can wear whatever he wants. He wears his stuff a lot. You'll often see Iverson wearing the answers and the questions.
Yeah,
but he still wears Jordans, and he admitted that he borrowed a lot from Jordan silhouettes when it came to design aspects of his shoes.
I think one of his favorites was the Jordan 11 Concord, wasn't it?
Exactly.
So yeah, the pattern on that actually kind of transfers into the question quite a bit.
I think he loved threes too. I've seen Iverson in a bunch of pictures with threes on too.
Oh, by the way, let me just make a quick shout out to Adidas for that consolation bid.
Adidas just make bad decisions, man. They make a lot.
Yo,
of
bro,
bad decisions.
how is Adidas getting out bid from Kobe for that actual 110 million from Reebok, and Adidas put a 70 bid in?
Prime example: Kobe started with Adidas, and he went to Nike.
Yeah.
So
I think had
LeBron signed with Reebok or Adidas, he would eventually came to Nike.
Yeah, I've a sneaky suspicion that would have been the case. Nike's where it's at in terms of basketball at the moment. Nike's where it's at with
as far as signature athletes in general, unless you Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's crazy. Leonard. Yes, that's still crazy, bro. 70, like Adidas making this. Reason why I called it a consolation bid, because that's not even competitive, bro. It's 20 million off Nike and it's 40 million off Reebok.
Right.
That's when you talk about 40 million, that's 50% more than you're offering. That you're missing.
Reebok shot a big shot at LeBron. Unfortunately for them, they missed, but you can't blame them for going that high, trying to outbid Nike for LeBron. I mean, that's good on them.
There's two statements I need to put. You have to be in it to win it, right? Exactly. And also, if you don't ask, you don't receive. So,
right.
And if you don't put your balls on the line, you never get anywhere. So there's three statements for you guys there. And they're honest statements. If you don't ask, you won't receive. And if you don't take risks, because that means if you don't put your balls on the line, you're not going to make it. Take a risk, guys.
They tried it, man. And it was worth it. Clearly, it's worth it because LeBron is one of the biggest stars we've ever seen.
Another one, bro. I know, one of the biggest stars we've ever seen. Like, a lot of people saw it because a lot of people saw it with Jordan, and obviously, Jordan was coveted.
Reebok didn't want to miss that boat again.
Yeah, exactly. it's once in a generation kind of athlete. Like LeBron, like Jordan was an athlete. Kobe was another athlete. We got obviously LeBron. There's been others that are generational athletes that come in and then just take over the game.
Zion, Luka Doncic, Morant,
exactly.
They're all over there. I mean, Zion and Luka with Jordan, but it's a Nike affiliate. Ja Morant, Nike. Hey, Anthony Davis, Nike.
Let me just leave it with this then. If you do, like a lot of people have been saying back in the day, and it's very relevant for basketball as well. If you don't shoot your shot, you won't get it. See what I'm saying? So
you got to play to win, man.
Yeah, play to win. There's loads of you know what I love. There's loads of expressions for the same thing.
Yeah, you got to play to win.
Take a risk,
bro.
guys. But
to not try is an automatic fail.
Exactly. That's another good saying. To guarantee 100% loss is to not try at all.
Right.
Exactly. So, like, sometimes you got to take a risk. And I would advise you guys, if you have aside from what we just talked about, if you have an idea, if you have a concept, if you have something in fruition that you want to kind of really follow through with, and you're ambitious about, take the risk, guys. Trust me. One thing I would not want for you guys is to regret not taking that risk, because when you get older, you could have said, I could have done that. And that's going to live with you. That's going to live with you for the rest of your life.
That's why y'all watching us. That's why y'all watching us right now.
Exactly, because we took the risk, bro. And the risk is still to pay off, but it will pay off because basically we are workaholics up here, guys.
Yeah, we put ourselves out here for everybody. We put our opinions out here, and trust me, behind the scenes, it is work. It seems and it is fun. Just like when you watch sports. It looks like fun, and it is fun. I guarantee you it's fun for the professional athletes that play these sports, but they had to put in so much work to get there. And that's what it's about, man.
I have a lot of people basically saying to me, when I told them what I do in a week, in terms of reviews, in terms of the stuff we do, like recording the sneaker news reviews, IG lives, TikTok recordings, doing the podcast, doing the Shoot Dog Reacts, making up an agenda for the or a program for or production for the Shoot Dog podcast is everything, bro. Everything. We constantly. I don't think there's a day in the week where I'm not constantly kind of thinking about bam, this news, we need to discuss this, because the thing is, you have to be really passionate to do it, because you have to have that passion to want to do it. There's been weeks, bro, when I'm saying, I don't need to, I wish I couldn't do recording this week, but I'm just like, grab a coffee, drink coffee, bang, I'm on it. I'm like, let's just get this done. It's and a lot of people like, damn, you're Mr. Consistent. It's not because I want to be consistent, it's because I've too much love for this. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's okay. We got breaks coming. We got breaks coming. Mental breaks.
You know when you said that to me, what I thought.
Yo, you gotta have mental breaks, man. You gotta have family time and all that kind of stuff. So man, it's necessary. It's necessary to keep it going sometimes.
Yo, I'm gonna say to you guys, live Christmas stream. I don't get accused taking me off the air.
No, it's gonna have to be agreed upon. But yeah, we got the end of the year. We definitely gonna do everything.
I'm gonna say one thing. 45 episodes, bro. 45 episodes. If we hit 52, that's a whole year worth of podcasts. That's crazy.
We don't have to hit 52 episodes in a year. I don't believe.
Oh no. I'm not saying that. Realistically speaking, if we didn't take a break, that's a whole year. But we've taken a couple of breaks here and there. But like to hit 52,
some unplanned breaks.
Yeah, obviously COVID and stuff like that. But if we hit 52 episodes, forget the breaks. That's a landmark, bro. To me personally, that's almost a year worth of recording podcasts.
Bro,
we're going to exceed it.
To me, every episode is a new landmark. That's my
100%.
Every time
always.
Every time we do a new episode, we move, we pushing it forward, and we gaining followers, we gaining support, and as always, I have to say this. We appreciate everybody that support us, everybody that watches us in the comments, in the premieres, all that. So
I'm gonna say one thing. I'm definitely gonna say one thing. It's you guys that actually make us for you guys that make us better. You guys that push us along, and you guys that give us the motivation. 100%. If I was doing this, and you know what, I want to definitely say this. I know we got another subject to cover, but I want to quickly say this. Like, I'm just a quick statement. There's a lot of amazing people out there that I've met through this journey. And my journey started last August when I started to produce videos and stuff like that. If I sat here and I said a year on, I would have the Shoe Dogs Reacts, the Shoe Dog Podcast, 2 videos a week, Instagram Live, all the people that I'm talking to, a great community that I'm actually talking to and talking about the people I meet on a regular basis that come down from Scotland, that come down from out of London to come in to pick up sneakers. We go, vibe, chat, talk. Talking about guys all around the world as well, South Africa, East Africa. We're talking about America, Canada, all you guys that even in Scotland, even in like Jenny from Ireland. Bro, there's so many amazing people, and that alone is the motivation to kind of keep us doing this. And the thing is, I'm very embarrassed when somebody says something like, I'm not used to plaudits at all. I'm going to say this because so some people always come up and said, "Oh, you are the man. You're always doing this. You do this and you do this." I'm really embarrassed to take that kind of compliment because it's to me, I'm just an average guy and I'm doing it because I have passion for it. See what I'm saying? And I know, and it's just the humbleness in me to start kind of just always be like, you know what? I do respect what you're saying, but I'm just an average guy. I'm just trying to help people out.
Don't do that, bro. Let people give you your flowers. Because you're in a small pond. Yeah, I'm in the big ocean over here, and it comes few and far between for me. But it is weird when it happens, but I take it as it's given to me as compliments. I take it, and I don't dwell on it. I don't let it inflate my ego at all because I know there's always more work to be done.
There's always more work to be done. 100%.
Take it, put it in your pocket, keep it with you. Know that these people are giving you your flowers for whatever reasons they have, and just hope that it's genuine. And let it motivate you to keep putting in work.
Always, bro. Like I say, it's you guys out there that actually kind of keep us focused, keep us in tune, keep us motivated. And I always say this, when somebody compliments me and says, "Oh, you're winning, bro," I said, no, we're winning, because that's what it is. To me, it's us. It's all of us. I want all of us to win, 100%. No word of a lie. I'm no cap. I want all of us to keep excelling, keep winning, keep producing, keep moving forwards, keep the narrative, and keep just going forwards and keep kind of having a success. And that's always what I try to bring to my videos every single time.
Yep. So let's go to this next topic.
Last subject, bro, because we got something very important to bring up in the sneaker in our last segment. Bro, let's go and talk about this situation. Let's see what you think, bro. Kanye West has his first potential Adidas Yeezy after the split, bro. What do you think about this, bro? What do you think about this? You reckon?
Yeah.
You know what it looks like. If it's this cap, I reckon you're right. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's too early. Yeah,
well, not the 700. Yeah, is it the 700? Yeah,
700 V3 shell on top of it to make it look like a 700 V3, but then it's done a foam runner kind of variation, and obviously it looks like he's taken some attributes from the AdiQ foam as well. So I don't know where I can't see it if I'm honest. I think the AirPods or the actual lining in the inside of this actual sneaker looks like the Adifam Q, but it does look wrong thing. It does look more like a look more like a Yeezy 700 V3 shell that they foamed out.
Yeah, I think this is cap. I did see this. Excuse me, when you mentioned it to me earlier, I didn't know that you were talking about this. I think this is cap. I think this is fan made. I'll just say. I think it's a clout chase. I could be wrong, but that's where I'm at with it. I think it's cap.
Yep. Do you think it's too early in his journey to actually try to produce a variation of the foam runner, because he's got the pattern for the slides?
I don't think it's too early. It could be a prototype, but I think if this was legit, he would have said something, or he would be showcasing it himself.
Yeah. I agree with you. It did, like Kanye. I think Kanye at the moment is retracting or being humbled at the moment, because I think with his current statements, he said, "Oh, Adidas can use my designs. They've taken my IP. I don't care. You just buy them. I don't care if you buy them or want them." But Adidas know, and you guys know that who actually created the sneaker. So I think I think he's accepted the L. I think I think he now says, you know where it came from, and even though you wear it, you're still representing me. I think that's his thought process at the moment.
Yeah, he ain't got no choice but to take the L. I mean, he can't fight it no more. Every time he tries to fight it, it comes out bad for him. So
exactly that.
But this is surprisingly, I'm not mad at this design if this is him, but I think it's cap.
If you release that, would you buy it?
No.
If you release that with Nike,
I don't hate it.
But if you release that with Nike, would you buy it?
No.
Oh, so you just still feel the same way?
Yeah. It looked too much like the 700, and that's a sneaker that I'm not interested in. It's cool though. For people that like, his designs, I think it's cool. It looks comfortable. It looks durable. It's not bad.
Yeah. It's
not bad.
It's not bad. I agree. It's not bad. I would like to see what direction Kanye is headed. If you guys thought Kanye was down and out, watch out for that sucker punch. That's all I'm saying.
No, you can't. Two things we know about him.
You can't hold him down, bro.
You cannot control this guy.
Yeah.
You cannot control this guy. You can knock him down. You can talk crazy about him like I've done multiple times. But two things. You cannot control him, and he is going to speak out of turn, in turn, before time, and after time. You can't shut him up, and you cannot control him.
He's confirmed that he's going for that elections in 2024, by the way. So another reason why I think this is cap is because he's more concentrated on his political career at this moment in time.
What political career?
He's going in, bro. 2024. Kanye 2024 is coming out.
It's not going to happen. The Republican Party is not going to choose him over Trump.
Where is he going then?
He's not going to get a Republican nomination. Period.
Yeah.
They already got the two guys. They got Trump and they got DeSantis. Those are the two guys that's going to fight it out for that Republican nomination for 2024. It's not going to work for Kanye once again, like it didn't work for him in 2020.
Yeah. It's going to be
because he was up against all the established Republicans, the corporate Republicans, the grassroots Republicans. Like they're not going for it. The Republican Party will not get behind Kanye West.
It made his stance. He made his stance a bit more. It made his stance a bit more precarious at this moment in time because of what he said as well about the current speculation. So I have to agree with you.
He changed his name. Like they're not going for that. They're way too conservative and traditional to even let a guy with a 1-2 letter name, because he changed his name legally to Ye. We still call him Kanye, but legally his name is Ye. They're not going to let that happen. But any black, come on, man.
Bro.
They're not going to do that.
Can I ask you, what is up with P Diddy did it? Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, And then he changed it to Pete. Is it now Love?
Love. That's his name.
Is it?
Yes.
What is wrong with? Why did I don't understand that, bro?
he says that's where he is in life. He wants to spread love and be about love and support and all that. So that's why he changed his name once again.
Yeah, but you could do that without changing your name, bro.
Well, that's his stage name. His legal name is still Sean Combs.
Sean Combs.
He never changed his legal name.
Oh, so yeah, Kanye's only he legally changed his name to
Kanye legally changed his name.
Good on him.
From what we hear, and we ain't got no pictures of his license or contracts or whatever. But when I read articles about him, they say Ye, formerly Kanye West.
Yeah. Imagine getting pulled over or being asked, "What's your surname? What's your surname?" Blank. Yeah. What's your first name? Yay. Oh, so your name's Yay.
Yeah. Why it's gotta be Yay?
Yeah. Well, bro, if you're asking Kanye, what's your surname? Yay. What's your first name? Yay. So you're okay, Mr. Yay. Well, that's just the automatic response you're gonna get, bro. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
Right, exactly. Yay. Okay, we'll see Yay next week.
That's the question. Is Ye his first name or his surname?
Or his last? Leave in the comments. What do you guys think? Is his name Yay? Or is his first name Yay or last name Yay? Or it could be, it could be, what's your first name? Y. What's your last name? E. What's it together? Yay. Maybe.
What's his middle name? Not everybody has a middle name, so
exactly. Okay, bro, that was the main topics today. Let's get into the segment that we love the most.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
order in the court.
The sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty. All right, it's time for sneaker court of public opinion, guys. And we got 2 court cases on the docket today.
I'm just ready to give out some guilty verdicts today because it's a lot of losers out here right now, bro. They losing bad. They looking crazy. Yo.
You're giving out the parental advisory explicit content. Was that a rubber or a pillow?
Take women and children to bed because this episode is not for the faint of heart. It's not for the children. It's not
okay, cool. Is that a pillow? Is that a mini pillow?
No, that's my wallet.
Oh, it's your wallet. Okay, cool. Oh, it looks like a little mini pillow.
No, I represent hip hop culture as well as the sneaker culture. I was a hip hopper first, so I've been as you can see, this is a real beat. I've been carrying this wallet with pride for years and years. So that's what I represent.
So basically, you're saying you give no credit, but you're gonna slap out fines, yeah?
Oh yeah, I'm pulling them out. I got them. They in here. I'm ready to pull them out.
Okay, dokie. Today, first on the docket is, shall we just get this out of the way first of all? Because basically, I think we need to get this out of the way. Balenciaga is what I'm going to call you guys today because you're gaga over some absolute atrocious behavior. Whoever accepted the campaign, whoever accepted that BDSM adult toy campaign with children involved, you really need to analyze the marketing team. You really need to analyze what you did there. You really need to analyze who you hire in future. What is your vetting process? Because at the end of the day, that those pictures were remodified and even made worse with all the attributes and all the innuendos within those pictures, assumably, because basically it looks like you just effed up big time. A lot of people end up burning your merchandise. A lot of people don't want to mess with you no more. Don't get children involved in your campaigns, guys. That's all I'm saying, because it's not a good look when somebody actually puts adult toys next to children. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's horrible. That's horrible in its primest. We know what horrible things are said and done, and you know what it is. Children are vulnerable and very perceptive, and like I feel. First of all, why did you use the children? Second of all, why did the parents accept this? Because they got some blame, bro. We can't just blame the companies and the campaign managers. You gotta be there. What did you not see your kids holding this stuff and having all of this, you know, bracelets, neck bracelets, all of that stuff, to rope and all of that there, and you're thinking it's okay? You feel like that in itself is clout chasing. So you know that is 100%. You don't deserve to be guilty for that, but you deserve a yellow card for that, for the parents, guys.
Yeah, that's 100%. That's bad parenting all day long.
Yeah, you if you have a, I know the notoriety if we're working with Balenciaga for your children to be like little models, for campaigns, for pictures and programs and all of that stuff. And I know you kind of want to push them into that arena. And working with Balenciaga was almost like a bite your hand off situation because it's Balenciaga. But you need to know what you're signing your kids up for. You do really need to know what you sign your kids up for.
That's a real pageant mom situation. You know what a pageant mom is, right?
Yeah, I know what pageant mom is, bro.
Yeah, that's worse than pageant mom.
Oh, bro, that in itself is very controversial. Like the 100%. Like I do not agree with that. First of all, I don't agree with pushing your kids to do something that they're not comfortable doing and not have the knowledge to do, and not know the awareness to do, because it's showcasing something. And like if I was a father, I would want my kids to do what they feel they want to do and inspire their creative side to do what they want to do, rather than force them into something that you want to do, want them to do. And secondly, if they're comfortable being in that arena of taking pictures and want to be models and stuff like that, then I will not put them in a situation where there's adult toys around them and they're unaware what the meaning behind them is, except for the people around them.
It makes you look super suspicious.
Yep. Exactly that.
And that's kids where you feel like this is acceptable.
Exactly, and that's to the parents. That yellow card goes to the parents. But throw the book at Balenciaga and the campaign managers and the designers and the people that vetted this campaign, because you deserve all the hate. You deserve all that negative attention that you got this week, because at the end of the day, it's not acceptable to do what you did in that campaign. I'm glad there was backlash for that. I'm happy there was backlash for that, because this absolute atrocity was made aware by everybody, and they basically turned around and said, no, thank you. Bye-bye now by Balenciaga.
Bye.
So what on that, I'm giving that guilty note for Balenciaga. What is the judgment on that, bro?
I say disband the company. Balenciaga should be no more. Everybody that owns Balenciaga, whatever, I don't care if you got the shoelace earrings, if you got the sock shoes, if you got the quintuplet sole with the name all the way around, across the back, front, side, the sweaters, sweats, the super tight leotard jeans, burn it all, burn the building down, discredit the company, file audit them for tax evasion, everything under the big book, throw it at them, get them out of here, man. Get them out of here, bro. If I wasn't done with Balenciaga already, I'm super done with it. I halfway don't even want to talk about them no more on the podcast, but guess what? We know it's going to be some more foolishness behind that name. It's over for them, bro.
Yeah, they've just basically opened the floodgates for criticism at this moment in time, because like I don't think like that was a good look for them at all in terms of
every rapper that's got lyrics about them the radio station should blink out the word Balenciaga on the songs.
Yeah.
It's a bad word now. Balenciaga is a cuss word.
Don't like, I would say don't associate yourself with like situations like that, bro, because basically don't mess with people's children, man. That's all I'm saying.
That's horrible.
That's horrible.
Deplorable.
All right, next.
That's the word. It's deplorable.
Deplorable. Yeah. Next court case. I'm trying to just quickly find this. I'm trying to find this because I just set myself something. I'm trying to find this because I just set myself something, and I want to bring up this new court case. I was going to leave it for the Shoe Dog Reacts, but I think this is the appropriate time and place to show this, because next court case is guilty, and this time it is to our favorite UK delivery service. This is to every we're calling you out because every package doesn't matter to you guys, because this is the second time in a year in a row that you've become the worst delivery service in the UK, guys. How have you rebranded your name from Hermes to Every and still be as bad as you was before? You can change the name, you can change the face, but you can't change the behaviors, and it looks like this is the case. And I'm going to add and double down on this by actually showing you guys what I actually meant with this, because I was gonna leave it. I was gonna leave it to Shoe Dogs Reacts. I was gonna say, you know what, let's react to this together. But now I just want to show you guys what it's all about. You wanna see what it's all about, bro? You wanna see why they receive the worst delivery service in the UK second year running? Watch this, bro.
Said delivered, but I don't think. What?
I'm taking the audio off that. I'm taking the song off that because obviously he's gonna copyright us. But yes, this is Every driver. He comes in. This is, by the way, shout out to the bro Benzino for showing this. He comes in, takes a photo of it being delivered, grabs the parcel back, and then puts it back in the car.
Wow.
That, Every, is your vetted process for people that deliver for you. Do better, guys.
What?
Do better, because this is not where it's at. This is why people are afraid when they get deliveries from Every, bro. This is the reason why packages go missing. This is even why. And this guy, by the way, is actually shouted out. This is in Leicester, by the way. This is a bit up north. This guy actually said, please find this guy. This is the serial number for his car. I've got it on camera. Please find this guy. I want my sneakers.
Good Lord, bro.
And he drives off, bro. That's how bad Every. How do you vet your drivers? How do you vet your delivery correspondents? Who are you giving these contracts to? Are these regular people that you're giving contracts to that actually deliver your packages? It looks like that because there's no official like attire. There's no official sign. There's car's a regular car that he probably drives. This is not Amazon, bro. Amazon do that, and Amazon drivers have normal cars. You are a reputable delivery service, yet you decide to not vet your people that you hire, and they end up taking packages. No wonder you are the worst company out there at this moment in time for delivering in the UK. I think you're as bad as LaserShip in the US. This is it, bro. The thing. Maybe LaserShip has got better. I don't know. Since we last did okay, cool, that's fine. But bro, this company was worst company last year for delivering. This is another company, again, worst company this year for delivering. There's more evidence of them kind of offering sneakers, offering merchandise, taking away, to false reports, all of that stuff. Yo, this guy got caught red-handed. So my question to Every is, how are you vetting your staff? How are you making sure that this doesn't happen again? How are you making sure that there's no problems and you actually kind of make things better? Because Every, we know where you came from. You came from a company called Hermes that rebranded and called yourself Every because you thought every package matters. Delivery made for you. Well, you say delivery is made for you. I didn't make a delivery not to be delivered to me, bro.
That is horrible, bro.
That is every 101 down to a T. This is why they have a bad reputation. This is why we find them guilty for this bad behavior. Like, not the company itself, because they're probably trying to get your packages to you, but how are you stamping out this behavior? That's the question, bro. That's the question, because you are second year in a row. What, you're gonna wait for that? Were you going to wait for that 3-peat next year?
Right. They deserve some blame for this, man. That guy, he gets. I'm only giving him 50% of the blame, because a thief is gonna steal.
Yeah.
A cheater is gonna cheat. A jackass is gonna be a jackass every time they get a chance to. But the fact that this company continues to use the same practices and clearly is not working. Y'all change y'all name, change the colors, and keep doing the same thing. Y'all ain't Amazon, okay?
Yeah.
Don't stop trying to do what other people are doing. Stop hiring people in regular like, is the workforce that bad in the UK to where y'all got to contract people to go out in their regular cars and regular clothes? And clearly y'all not on top of y'all processes.
And the thing is, we're throwing Amazon into equation because Amazon hires normal people to deliver, but they deliver your packages. I've not had a case where Amazon not delivered my packages, so they're way better than what you are. But because they probably vet their people that they actually kind of do the deliveries. I don't know. From my experience, I've not had any problems from Amazon, but they're really good at kind of giving you money. So now imagine if that guy didn't have a camera located on the front of his house, and he was delivered this package, and there was now a court case, or not a court case. Now you got to build a case to say your package wasn't delivered, because now instead of the guy being caught red-handed by taking a package away, you would have been accused of stealing a package from Every and from Nike because they photographed that the package was delivered to you, but you can't find it.
Right.
So, bro, imagine that situation. I would be raging.
The blame would have went to somebody, some ghost person that came and took your package after it's been delivered, and you have to, like you said, you have to build a case and prove to them that you didn't have the package, and you have no proof. But thankfully, this person had. Imagine the people that don't have videos. How many people is this happening to on a regular basis? Which is why Every is the absolute worst parcel service in the world that we know of.
By the way, everybody that's I'm glad some statements have come out recently from different retailers saying they're not going to use Every because basically Every is renowned for being the worst service. I'm telling everybody that ships, make sure you know what your company uses, and hopefully it's not Every. And every retailer that is actually going to kind of send your packages out over Christmas, over the New Year, every time of the year, don't use Every anymore, guys.
Stop your packages. Stop your packages and go pick them up yourself. If that's the best option. If you do shop with a company that continues to use Every, stop your packages at a pickup point and go get them yourself, because this is going to continue to happen.
Yep, exactly that. Exactly. And I feel sorry for the people that actually have to kind of prove to Every now that their package was stolen, even though they've got the evidence. I'm glad these guys have got the evidence. And this is why I have a Ring doorbell which basically showcases, and you have something similar too, bro, where you showcases what's been delivered, how it's been delivered, who's taken what, where, and how, because it's essential that you kind of make yourself, you protect yourself, because there's people out there that are always going to try and steal from you guys. So
I got big cameras. I got big cameras around my house, boy, with the floodlights and everything. But I want you to see that you're being watched. And when you pull up on my property and my camera go off, I can hit a button and talk to you too. I can hit a siren. I can turn the lights on and off. We ain't doing this right here, bro. I'm pressing targets. You hear me?
and I'm gonna say this, guys, once again, second year in a row. If you get that 3-peat, you might as well just retire the company and just close the door and throw the keys in the bin. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's the guilty case for today. Go get a different business, because it's clearly not working for you guys. You need to avoid that 3-peat next year. If you get that 3-peat, I think everybody needs to cancel your contracts. That's all I'm saying. Guilty.
Sad.
What's your judgment, bro, on that?
No, we just said it, bro. Whoever oversees businesses over there in the UK and EU, they need to shut this down.
Stop using every. Stop. Like if every have no aspirations or ambitions to improve and become one of the best delivery services by vetting their staff, by vetting the people who they hire, by making sure the delivery package is done, by putting every delivery service out there's got a uniform. You got plain clothes. You got undercover delivery guys delivering for you. And I've seen cases where even in the sneaker community, somebody's had to track down or basically stop a car because they've not delivered the package, but it's been delivered. They drove around, found a guy, found a package in the car, had to kind of wait for the driver, got the police involved, got their package, even though it was in the back of the car and it's been delivered. Bro, like, you do not understand that opening somebody else's packages is illegal and it's a sentence.
It's a federal offense in the US to open somebody's package.
Of course it is. So I'm just saying, second year, bro, we're not talking Jordan standards here. This is a very bad standard. If you get that 3P, you might as well, like I said, lock the door and throw away the keys. It's not working for you guys.
Shut it down.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
order in the court.
The sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
My bad,
okay.
bro. I cut you off.
That's fine. You said what I was going to say anyway. But yeah, that's episode 45 of the Shoe Dog Podcast. Basically, we went in. I told you guys, hold my drink. I'm going in today. That was it. That was literally it. And I don't like bad behavior. I just don't like bad behavior and bad business and bad practices. They just need to be cancelled. Like, I don't believe in cancel culture either, because sometimes you need to talk about certain things and understand certain things, but things like this you don't need to understand, especially Balenciaga, especially all the rubbish we get with them. It doesn't need to belong in this space at all.
Yeah, outside of LeBron and Mischief, pretty much this whole episode has been surrounded with bad
by controversy. Exactly. But by the way, like I'm agreeing with you with Mischief. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely say that Mischief. I like them. I like what they're doing. That whole. But the thing is, there's ways of pushing boundaries and making it fun, and that's what they do, and that's what we enjoy. I know the Wavy Baby was ridiculous, and you know what, I loved it. If you guys didn't watch the Shoe Dog Reacts, go and watch it. Go and rewatch it or watch it.
About the meme with the ankles.
Yeah, with the fact that they did the Wavy Baby, then they did the hospital sneaker. It kind of went well because that whole concept was thought out. It almost felt like it's thought out. I love the God sneaker. I love the Devil sneaker because basically it was still pushing the barriers, still kind of had a like edge to it. And then this is what it's about with Mischief. It's about edginess. The Wavy Baby, taking something that Van's done and putting a like wavy sole outsole to it. They did it with a lot more. They kind of did the outsole swap with a lot more sneakers just to take the mic. And you know what it is having fun and just taking a piss of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm gonna just kind of like wind it down and just like make it a bit fun. And that's what I enjoyed. That was quite nice. And now with the Gob Stomper, it's interesting. I like it. I want to see what they come up with more. And the thing is, when you're looking forward to seeing what a company does, that means, and when it's fun, that means they're doing a good thing.
Yeah. And
it's kind of like we had such negative views on Mischief, like early on in the early podcasts, especially with their Wavy Baby and how dangerous it is, and even the Gob Stomper we laughed at a bit, but then we talked about the Nas X sneaker, about the devil side of sneaker.
Yeah, that's the only thing, the Nas X devil sneaker, that's the only thing that I'm truly against, because of what it represented.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is that like with Mischief, they did a yin and a yang. You the God Sneaker didn't have any controversy, but then the Devil Sneaker did. See what I'm saying? So like, to me, it's the yin and the yang, and I obviously the Devil Sneaker, what it represents is not a good thing anyway. So like basically, I know why it got a controversy. But then they did the Wavy Baby. And the thing is, I love the fact they're getting more celebrities involved, because especially I think the God Sneaker wasn't really out there for any publicists. Then they got Lil Nas X. They got Lil Nas X to do the Devil Sneaker. They got Tiger to do, and even who do you call it? Hey,
Jimmy Fallon with the Gobstopper.
Give Jimmy Fallon with the Gobstopper. But I'm talking about who. There's another celebrity, Doja Cat, to do the Wavy Baby as well, because she was wearing Wavy Babies and rocking them and kind of saying how good they were. So like it's good to see that they're growing and growing and growing. Just keep up the mischief, because it's good. It's good to see. I like it. It's in the name, real bro. That's one thing. If you come out with a name like Mischief, you got to bring the mischief.
Yeah, you do.
Exactly. Otherwise, what's the point of creating a name like that?
Hey, they got to roll with it.
But it makes the sneaker scene a bit more interesting, because we could talk about Jordans, we could talk about Reeboks, we could talk about Pumas and Adidas and Asics and Elise and all of that stuff, and British Knights, New Balance. Exactly, we could talk about that all day long. But then when somebody comes from left field and just does something really crazy, you're like, okay, I like this. I like this. It's interesting. So
also, CPFM. Shout out to Greg over there at Lace Differently, man. I hope he hit on them cactus plant flea market dunks, the Grinch dunks. They look crazy.
Oh, is it what I've been seeing with all that fur on the sneaker?
Yeah, they actually released this past week. So shout out to everybody that like it, man, because the raffle went off and the W's are coming in. So
exactly,
got his pair, man.
Exactly, bro. Like, and that's the one thing is, bro. I love it. I love it when I see people just cop pairs. Like, I know people are going to be salty. There's always going to be salty people out there that don't get pairs. And right this moment in time, right, before Dell caught for me for the Lost and Founds, I didn't have a pair. Everybody around me had a pair. I was sad, but I wasn't salty because I would have maneuvered to get a pair. But lucky enough, I got a retail pair. But right this moment in time, I didn't cop the MM Year 4s. I'm not salty at all. But the fact that two people I know absolutely copped ones, 2s, 3s, and 4s. And I was like, yo, that's dope. And they're taking pictures and I'm celebrating because I'm like, yo, bros, you killing it here. Like, this is what it's all about. You guys are killing it and I'm loving seeing you kill it. That's what it's about, bro. 100%. That's what it's about. Celebrate the successes with the bros. And then when you win, you celebrate all together.
Yes, sir. That's what it's about.
On that note, bro, episode 45. Count us down, bro.
Yeah. End of the year, man. We got the Lost and Found release. It's crazy. We got Khaled's coming. We got Gorge Greens coming. We got 13 UNCs and all that, man. Hopefully everybody can cop. Hopefully all y'all have a great day, a great week, and a great December, man, to end it off. And a happy new year. For TJ, Q. Episode 45, man. Bad business.
Bad business, guys. Take care, bros. Take care.